Hello, hello. I was about to say good morning. I have no idea why I was about to say good morning because it's definitely not morning for me. Maybe it's morning for you, but it's not morning for me. Blah, blah. I guess sometimes you just sort of brain fart and you just say something weird. But hello, Mr. Dark. Hello, Mogul. Hello, Ivan. Hello, Edward. And hello, PPA. Hi, welcome, everyone. Yeah, it's morning somewhere. That is very true. It's always morning somewhere. Kind of reminds me of, like, the sun never sets on the British Empire, or whatever it was. Yes. Sorry I can't stay today for a long. Still hope everyone's doing well and that Jeena is ready for a fun stream. I am definitely not ready, but I am willing to have fun. I just sort of noticed when I was setting up that my throat is real. Like I can feel that I've been out working in the stable because and doing what I have done because Okay, I'm having a bilingual moment here. Like not soles of my feet, but soles of my hands. Palms. My palms are really, really sore, and especially like the down part the part you use to push stuff. Those are very sore, and my throat really feels that I've breathed in dust and stuff. So, I had to fill my water bottle because my water bottle was empty. Well, that saying about the British age, like fine milk. Yeah, kind of dead. And, empires are bad. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, I was working at the stable. And I need a new straw for the horses because horses need straw when they are actually sleeping inside. And the only bale that we had was lying on its side, so like it would roll really easy but not really stand up straight so I could remove the plastic wrapping around it. So I had to push it up. The thing weighs about 300 kilograms. You know? And I had to push it up with my manpower, with my girl manpower. And that was not very fun because I have not had to do that in months. I have not had to do that since like May or April. But I did it. Because I kind of didn't want to ask my brother for help. I usually do that when it's something like that. But I kind of didn't want to do that today. Because he's a bit busy. So I had to do it myself. Or I could call my dad also. But yeah, he deserves his rest. Just before I go, technically the sun never sets on the British Empire. Still true for the Commonwealth. Yeah, I kind of know that the British Commonwealth is... Like, it's not all of the empire, but it's... Like, I know Australia is part of the Commonwealth. I think Canada is part of the Commonwealth. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. But I'm very sure that Australia is part of it. Oh yeah. Oh bye. Sorry for Jeena. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm really proud of what I did. It's just that I am sore. But yeah, bye Edward. I hope you have a lovely evening. Yeah, and do what you have to do. For that of the Commonwealth that is still left, yeah. I kind of know that the Commonwealth is not... Like, not everything is still part of the Commonwealth. And I also know that after Queen Elizabeth, there are regions that are sort of considering not being part of the Commonwealth anymore. But I am a teensy little Swede. I have no idea. I just know that talks exist. And I am not that knowledgeable about world affairs. And I probably should be much more knowledgeable than I am. But yeah. I also should probably have brought tea, but I have no tea. So I guess we stream without tea today. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. I just started the game. You can't hear the sounds, but just weird sounds started and now got confused. But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts today because I was out in the stable so long today because I was also clipping Moose. Because Moose is like a big Swedish horse, big Swedish farm horse. He has the most amazing butt ever. He has best butt. Speaking of like a couple of streams ago when we were chatting about horse butts, his is the best one. But like because he is sort of bred for Scandinavian climate and stuff like that, he gets so much fur in winter. And normally what you do with horses is that you cut them, you shave them, and then you put like a cover, I think it's called blanket in English. But you put your horse blanket on, and that will keep them warm, and then you can remove the horse blanket when you train them so that they can actually train properly. It's just that with big farm horses, there is no blanket that is big enough. Because he's a big muscly dude. So I just can't find a blanket that will fit him. And if I would get a blanket that would fit him, he would probably remove it himself. Because I can't see him wearing a blanket for an entire more than an hour. But because he gets so much fur, he more or less sweats a lot, even though he's standing still and doing nothing. So I have to shave him, but I can't shave him entirely because then he would need a blanket. So, yeah, the horse friends, but I have shaved part of him today. He did not like it. Or rather, he really liked it when I shaved his neck and throat. So I think it was really, really itchy down there because he has so dense fur that I can't get under there and clean. But he did not. He got ticklish when I shaved his stomach. But he is now shaved, and I am very sure that a lot of people in my neighboring area think that I am like doing too much. Like he's fine on his own. I'm very sure that a lot of people think that. But I kind of want to start training him again, and to train him I need him shaved because otherwise he would just be drenched in sweat and the sweat would have nowhere to go because of all the fur. So yeah. But we are supposed to start gaming. Nice. And here is game. Look, I have the game. So this is where we left off. We were in old sick witch. Like she also made the pact with the thing. And I just murdered the snail. And she wanted us to do and help. Hello? Was it net to catch this? What? Where is it? I see you! I grabbed it. Hello? Can we not? Okay, I cannot kill him. I cannot murder him. Water. I think I have water. I'm fine. Oh, God. Oh, I need that sewing kit, but I will not steal from a witch. I have standards. Imagine that, huh? I would like to go in your house and explore, but I guess I can't. Okay, let's see. Visit the sick house west of the swamp. Let's go west of the swamp. Because I want to help this witch, preferably without angering the swamp. I just remember I dozed off midstream last time. What have you done? More murder? Yes, more murder. Yes, we do need more murder. Just not of this witch. We are helping this witch. Okay, and there's a baby dragon up there. What is this? Oh, clay. And these are just spooky, scary skeletons and not dangerous at all, apparently. Yes. Frog. Yes. Oh, and we have embalming. I want the grab the embalming salts. Thank you very much. Because I need them. And okay, grab the mushrooms as well. So, Anya, he's upset. What is this? The thick moss growing on this massive fallen tree trunk. Except it doesn't say trunk, but tree. I mean, it says trunk, it doesn't say tree trunk. Ugh. The thick moss growing on this massive fallen trunk seemed to recoil at your touch, revealing strange etchings on the bark below. Slowly, a spark of swirling energy seeps forth from the waterlogged wood until an ethereal doorway opens before you. What? What? There is a summoning ring. I stole the blue feather. Okay. This is a troll. No. No. You cannot fool the Swede. A troll has two eyes. This is not a troll. Otherwise it looks like a troll. Make sure trolls can have horns. It's just not that common where I'm from. Pretty accurate, but still not really. And besides that, the nose sort of reminds me of the Danish trolls, but the size is definitely more Swedish or Norwegian troll. So, it's a weird troll, but possible for a troll. Ah yes, we don't want to get sucked dry, apparently. How do we do the thing? I have forgotten how to do the thing. Spirit souls. Yes. It's just that I only have one leech here, and I'm not so sure if I actually want to do the spirit souls. Because if I remember correctly... No, it's fine. It's fine. So, now we have a spirit souls. Although... maybe I should try and find a place where we have more than just one piece of thing, so that we might be able to fairy salt. So that we might be able to use it more efficiently. Because I like efficiency. This is another summoning circle. Okay, so I don't know what I'm supposed to put in there, apparently. Aha! This place has 2. That is twice the amount of 1. I got blood. That is an odd way to get blood, but I'm fine with it. Why are there so many circles? This is another circle. And what does something happen when I run in a circle in the circle? Nothing seems to happen from me running in a circle in the circle. Maybe inside of the circle. Maybe the other way. No. We're doing math on stream. That's good. Yeah, I know. I am awesome like that. Hello. A snail. I like that it just sort of splats. What's this? This looks suspicious. It looks very suspicious. And there's the troll again. Because why were we gonna be able to be happy? That is, yes. Unless perhaps he likes me. Can you like me? A fat troll sits... I don't know about fat. But okay. A fat troll sits squarely in the middle of the bridge. That is not the middle. That is the end of the bridge. A fat troll sits squarely in the middle of the bridge, busy scratching an itch on his back with a fallen tree. His unmatched girth blocks the tree path forward. Out of the way, you big galoot! He shifts his mass and releases a loud fart as you attempt to circumvent him. Oof, fine, keep your bridge. I'll come back when the vapors have dissipated. But what? Yeah, it's to you too. That was rude. Okay, I guess we'll go into the rotten stuff. Because reason? Wait. Is that the shortcut to the swamp? I think we just found shortcut to the swamp. Snag vine. How does one make a snag vine? I need a sewing kit. And I can make a sewing kit. I just want to get leeches. Oh yeah, I remember how to get those. Yeah, sure. Let's craft one. So we can craft this and see how it works. No. Okay. Totemic moondrop. And a twig. I feel like I can, how does one get J's inventory? Okay. I feel like I really want that there. And that there. Thank you very much. Like a sword. that's a good tool belt. So let's go with that one instead. West of the swamp. West of the swamp is this way though. How did I get to those smoke pellets? Now these guys are bait stick. Wait, can I not make that? Oh, I need more frog slime. That's nasty. Bait stick then. I can make bait sticks. So let's make a couple of those. Dragonfly wing. I don't think I got a dragonfly. I did not get bug-eye core. Did I? Am I just forgetting stuff? I'm sure I didn't get that. The troll reminds me of a joke with the Swedish language. English got like 5 to 6 names, but Swedish only got troll for all of them. Okay. Yeah, I guess it kind of goes both ways though, because we have so many different things that in English is just fairy. If you guys can just go to the thing on the same exact moment, that would be much better. I do not remember getting any bug feathers. And this is definitely the west. How does one go more west of the swamp? Oh, there is this west of the swamp. Ha! I have found the sick house. Hello, Takano. I have found the sick house. That does not look good. I think those are bodies. Yes. Let's look. Sick house nurse. Overworked and underappreciated. And with such a nasty commute through the swamp. Feel your girl. Ah yes, headstone. Sick house door. Ooh. Wouldn't have thought that. Yeah, no more stuff to look at. Hello. Hold on now. This sick house is full up to the brim with festering with disease. Don't you know there's a deadly plague going around? I had actually no idea. Hello, Takano. Hi, welcome to stream. Welcome. A plague, you say? This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, it's terrible. It affects young and old, the healthy and infirm alike. We're so swamped with patients, I can barely catch my breath. So what are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be inside tending to the ill? We've just got so many bodies piling up. Someone has to bury them before they spread the sickness further. She drops her voice to a whisper, looking ashamed. It's gotten so crowded I've even had to dump some in the swamp. That is not good. That seems unethical. It seems both unethical and dangerous. Because a swamp is like the last place on earth you would want a festering disease to roam free, I feel like. Sure, let's just dump a bunch of bacteria and viruses into a swamp. It's fine. Hello. I'm sorry, I do know some hiragana, but I kind of can't make head or tail of what to call you. all I'm getting is EA and Washoi. I have no idea. But welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Yes. But don't worry, the leech is inside working his miracles on the other patients. They couldn't be in better hands. I'm not sure you want a leech working on your patients. Like, which, that seems unethical. Yes, because a witch has ethics. The leech? That's the doctor of this place? The best in the land, I highly doubt. I don't dare think about how much worse it would be without her skills. Maybe more alive persons. I need to speak to her. I'm checking up on someone who came through here. Sorry, I cannot in good conscience allow a person of your years to enter such an infectious place without proper inoculation. But with all the patients, we're low on medicine and I'm afraid I don't have any to spare. Bah! What's a simple booster shot made from anyway? There's plenty of medicinal ingredients right here in the swamp. I'll go get them myself. Well, it's a pretty basic prescription. If you bring me the components, I'll be able to mix and administer it. Then you can go inside. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug ichor extract, 5 grams of toxic thistle powder, and some lazy grass to numb the pain. I have all of those. Yes. Yes, I place a slushing jar of ichor on in the nurse's hands. She inspects it suspiciously, but doesn't ask where it came from. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug ichor extract, 5... I know! I have it! You snap off a few spiny thistles and press them onto the nurse. She is careful not to prick herself on the sharp ends. Yes, because she doesn't have bird talents like I do. Only 3... I know! Here you go. The nurse takes the dried grasses you have been so careful to keep intact and immediately crushes them into powder. The nurse nods at you, gathering all the ingredients into a small hand-sized mortar. You hold your breath as she mashes everything into a slimy, sticky liquid. Not the most pleasant stuff, but I can assure you it beats growing lumps when no lumps should be. Oh, hello, Rombies. Hi, welcome, welcome. Oh, welcome. Welcome, Y also, by the way. I forgot to welcome you. You're also welcome. Sadly, I have to go work, so I'll leave some love. Yes, all of the love. Give me all of your love. Da 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 da, I'm the one for you. Ba ba ba. I'm trying to leave, but I just wanna be there by your side. Yeah. Songs. Speak for yourself. One can never have enough lumps. Exactly. Who's this nurse to tell me how many lumps I should have? If I want to have lumps, I should be able to have any amount of lumps that I want to have. The nurse shrugs at you, sucking up the bubbling mixture into an oversized syringe. She gestures for you to hold out your arm. After stabbing into your flesh several times, she fails to find any veins with the point of the needle. Sorry, you seem to have some strange physiology. Yes, I have bird arms and bird legs. Bah, give it here, I'll do it. You seize the injector and jab it into your arm without further fuss. A cool sensation climbs into your fingertips. You doubt the medicine will have any effect, but at least it should make the nurse happy. I know it's Moderna. What? Oh. Oh, I got it. I just had to think about it. There, I feel much better. Can I go inside now? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. You should be immune to the plague for the time being. Just be quick. The leech is very busy. I think I have to battle the witch. Not the witch, but I am the witch. But I think I have to battle the leech. So, is that the leech? Quite sickly, best keep a distance. They're asleep, but it looks like they could use the rest. I want to loot. Not seeing visitors right now. I'm trying to sleep, bother off, okay. Lads, Nora's trying out. Is this person still alive? Hard to say. Yeah, that was my first thought, just jumping in here, that... Ooh, I have not had that yet. I am not looting a hospital. I am merely just taking things that I do not have. This patient just stares into the distance, silent. This is what you would call bad. And I do not trust this person. The doctor slithers from one patient to another, checking off little boxes on a clipboard. From under her wide-brimmed hat, she appears to notice you enter, but pays you no mind. You must be the leech. I was hoping you could help me find one of your patients. Do you have the symptoms? Crackling of the bones, oozing eyes, skin rot, perhaps a yellow liver? Let's get you examined. I don't think I want to get examined by this thing. This is getting me the creeps. Hello, Joshua. Hi, my day is going fine. I hope your day is going well as well. That's the doctor pretty sure that's a patient 0. Yes. I am also pretty sure that this so-called doctor is draining them of life. Because that's what leeches do. The leech extends her toothy snout, prodding your body and searching for some hidden malignancy. You slap her away with a swift palm. Exactly! We do not trust this person. If it's sickness you're looking for, you won't find it on me. My dear, we are all sick with something. Whether it's a broken heart or a broken arm, we all suffer in one way or another. You peer through her tightly wrapped garments and see a deep darkness underneath. Despite the warmth in her words, there is a sense of hunger and urgency in her tone. Exactly! She's pretending to be a doctor. I do not trust this person at all. I am here to heal, to mend, to put all of your troubles at ease. Now tell me, what ails you? You! I told you already, I'm in perfect health. I'm here to find someone. A man who came through here with a sprained ankle. Half the patients who come here have a twisted this or a broken that. Before the pox sets in, that is. Can you be more specific? What does it look like? Oh, I'm not sure. Well then, who do you expect me to help you? Come back to me when you know who you're looking for. You look about the sickos, at the coughing, wheezing, bedridden souls. Perhaps some of them will be able to identify the missing husband. Yes! And if anything, is probably this one. Because this one is the only one on a bed. That means he's the most important ones. And he's probably the husband. I could be this because this person has a bed. He wants to be left alone though. A husband? Yeah, he had a darker complexion than me. doesn't help. They're sleeping, looks like they could use the rest. There was a fellow with dark hair, dark eyes. This person has dark hair. It's the beardy guy you're looking for? There is a beardy guy. You don't know where that short fellow got to, eh? As they leave you alone. I miss that man with the beard. You don't know where that short fellow got to. He can't find the shortcut, so he can't help you. It's the beardy guy you're looking for. Which one is the beardy guy? I see no beardy guy, which is not helpful in the slightest. It is in fact the opposite of helpful. Plot twist. The leech is the husband. He's hiding probably. Yeah, that could be it. That could be it. Maybe we should go in and use the eye thing. Where would one be able to hide though? Not really sure. Chest. Crimson wine, thick dark wine that clings to the inside of the bottle. Okay. How are you guys doing? I'm doing good. Slightly confused. And with that bottle of wine. Sickly person. Bit greenish around the gills. Aches and pain, not even half of it. Snores a disturbing wetness. Oh, wetness is not good. See, does not really seem to be getting any better. Yeah, I noticed that. You got the painting though. Yes, I cannot interact with. They miss this man. Is this man the real doctor? And this one is just. Because in that case. Holy. Holy moly. The sick people. Oh yeah, I was just supposed to deduce. Maybe I'm able to deduce stuff. Well, do you have any better idea of who exactly you're looking for? I think shorter than most. I'm going to need a bit more than that. Dark in features. Narrowing it down. Give me something else. Beard. Ah, yes. I remember that poor man now. He came in with a swollen ankle, but on his journey through the swamp, he must have contracted the plague. Or you gave it to him. His condition declined rapidly, I am sorry to say. In the end, there wasn't much I could do for him except make him comfortable. He's dead? What sort of sick house is this anyway? My condolences, really. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go back to doing what I can for the living. At least tell me where his wife might collect his body. The nurse outside seemed to be having trouble keeping track of them all. I'm sorry, that information is reserved for the next of kin. Judging by your physique, I wouldn't say you were related to the deceased in the slightest. The doctor turns away from you to prepare vials of medicine. Better return to the old woman in the swamp with the bad news. I want to murder this doctor so bad. And I want to know what happened to this doctor. Because I think this doctor is the real doctor. I do not trust... I have trust issues. I not always cover my mouth when I cough. I do not do that when I'm alone. Which I think is fair. Hello, come here. Yes, I need more froggy bits. Yes. That's 2 leeches. For leeches... What was it I needed for leeches? I needed this. That means I need this. And also this. Like så. Hello. Ice, give me all of the blood. And also give me... Ooh! How do I do that? I have forgotten how to do this. The question is, I'll have to bait it. Is it that? I think it's not that. It's a bait stick. I cannot make a bait stick. I need more meats. I smash it. I need to collect more meat, apparently. Well, back to the old witch I go. Yes. No. Don't, no attacking me, please. Thank you. Thank you kindly. How do I make a smoke pellet? I can't make a smoke pellet. But I would like to catch more than one of the things with the smoke pellet. Nope. Thank you. I didn't see you there. Sorry. But how are you doing, Sario? How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Blah, blah. Okay, here we have 2. That is again. Oh, hatchet. I'm getting a lot of blood. Why do I need this much blood? Like the skeeter's not. I apparently need for a lot of things. But why is the blood that important to me? A burp. Okay, old woman. I have bad tidings. The doctor. Yes, I have bad tidings. Hello, I'm speaking with woman. Do I need to press buttons? I need to press buttons. Do you have news of my husband? He should have been back from the sick house by now. You bow your head in condolence. I'm sorry to say that your husband has passed away. The leech said he fell ill with the plague. Rather than grief, an expression of mild annoyance crosses the woman's face. Okay. Oh, what a nuisance. You don't seem that upset by the news. Well, he was getting on in years. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I just didn't think it would be from some measly plague of all things. So, where is the fool now? I'm not sure. The leech wouldn't tell me. But her assistant mentioned having to dispose of the dead out in the swamp. Ah, brimstone and bandersnatch. I know I'm already in your debt, sister, but can I ask you for another favor? I suppose I've already stuck my foot in this mess. What is it? There's an old circle of power just west of here. It served me well in my younger years, and I expect it's still got some use left. I need you to dust it off and fire it up again. I'll go do it myself, but by the time I get there, my poor husband's body would already be reduced to worm farts. What am I to do with this circle? Yeah, and which of the circles? I have found plenty. You're a knowledgeable lass. The engravings on the obelisks should explain the rest. Ah, that circle. That circle I think is over here. Although I must say that I do not remember exactly where it is. It is in fact not this way. Yes. And if it's not that way, that means that it must be this way. I am very, very, very knowledgeable in the direction of things. Yeah, I think it's this way. Yes, here it is. Engravings on the obelisks. You brush off a blanket of thick moss and lichen from the ancient magical pattern carved into the earth. The essence of power wakes at your touch, bringing slight warmth to your fingertips. 4 black stone obelisks surround the ritual spot. You'll need to scrape off more overgrown decay to read the runic letters engraved in the surfaces. Collect a dark drake fang. Craft an apothecary humus. Necromantic charm. Death certificate. Okay, here's where I need the blood. Fields. And what even is that? Craftable. Wickwork. Well, I can't craft the wickwork. I can craft this! I can in fact not craft this. I need more frogs. Okay, up and catching frogs we go. The rest I apparently need to gather some other stuff from. Come hither! Come hither! There we go. Here's more frogs. And salt. Or embalming. Yeah, embalming salt. See, I wasn't wrong with calling it salt. I also apparently need to murder this dude. Snackerfish. How does one make that? I need a lot of stuff. Yes, don't eat me, bruh. I just need to make a snackerfish for you. Come hither, frog. Frog, come. There we go. Oh. Oh, wait, this frog over here. Ooh, I just realized that this looks like a man that has been spiked. Oops. Is there any more frogs? I think we're all out of frogs. How much stuff do I have? I have 7 frogs. I need more frogs. And by need, I mean want. I think we also should head back because I need meat. And meat is not something that I am able to get from here. I'm sorry to say. Where does one go? Can I pick this up again? I can. That's good. Where is the thing? Ow! That was uncalled for. Okay. Meat. Meat is from forest. Forest is here. Okay. How does one Snapchat. Okay. Yes. Thank you for your contribution. I want another squirrel because I think that the squirrels give me more of the meat stuff. And it's the meat stuff that I'm after. Ah, see, squirrel. Squirrel. And that is not bird. It is squirrel. What is that? Rodent lard. Now I have two questions. One of them being, why on earth would I want a lard? Murder all of the fairies. I have learned from Legend of Zelda that you're supposed to capture these things because they are useful. Yes. And this thing, however, I murder. Yes, for roots. But I think I need more of these. Okay, so let's craft a few. Oh my kidding, let's just craft up all of the things. So, was meat the only thing we needed? Because this... Okay, that we can do. We just need one, right? Yeah. So that uses 4. That is 2 that is left. But... Okay, maybe I didn't need any more. But in case we do need more, I think we probably should murder more rodents. Yes, come rodent, and let me murder you. I don't know if this game is dark or if it's cute or if it's both. It's probably both. Yeah, we have the crying man again because why? Yes. Hold on, there was stuff over here. I do not remember this tree. What a pretty tree, but pixie nest. I did not mean to place that down, thank you. Have I been at the pixie nest? It's Tabby's map. I don't think I've been here. It's over there where we found the interesting stuff. Okay. So let's go left then. And let's also place a few traps along the way. Because that is important. Okay, so these guys... Dreadful doll. Dreadful doll. Yes. How does one make a dreadful doll? Can I do that? Sewing kit. That needs rope. But rope... I can get... This is rope. Oh? Yes, she's definitely crying. But I do not have time for crying right now. I am busy murdering goblins. Ace, leave me be. I'm not done with creating the murderification parts. So let's see. No, we needed a sewing kit. I think. Yes. And I also think that we need... You should probably grab all of them. So, okay. Oh yeah, I didn't finish crafting. I just made the things. I also need to actually make the dolls. I got some 600 subs, by the way. Yeah, thank you, Mogul. Thank you. It's so weird how subscribers work, because I just still remember the sort of madness that was this summer, where I sort of just looked at my subscribers and I was just shocked. Like I would off stream and I was like at, let's say 300. And then I randomly checked again and it was 320. And then I checked again and it was 325. Like, it just kept increasing very rapidly during the entire summer. So I'm still just sort of like, where did these people come from? I feel like it's so weird to me. You guys just keep popping up and I have no idea where you come from. And hello. Speaking of people that just randomly pop up, hello, Jorik. I am welcome to stream. Welcome. Yes. How does one use this? Can I just... Okay. Rattle. Ow! Okay. That is not how things work, apparently. How... I am almost dead. And, yes. Can I murderificate them now? Okay, now, why is it just that I use it and then people are scared of me? Oh wait, they did leave goblins not. Okay, so they got so scared that they sneezed. That is something. That is indeed something. No, I'm busy. I will help her later. I am busy helping another person. Here are nets in the branch and no squirrels. But yes, into the swamp we go. Because obvious reasons. So let's see here. One button. Necromantic charm. Can we make this? No. No, we cannot. So you cannot make that. Apothecary humors. Apothecary humors. This we can do. Drake fang from the swamp, and to make the drake fang we needed this. I think that was it for the drake thing. Maybe we needed something else as well. Let's yes, I need your slime. I also need these salts. Like så.
I'm Heather.
There we go. Yeah, it was a snackerfish. So, and how do I change what's in my tool belt? Because I want the snackerfish. I have not made the snackerfish. I just needed to do that to make that. And the magic paste I can do. So now it's that. And I need water for that. Luckily for me, I know that I am able to get water from this place. I can get water from the old lady. So yeah. There we have water. Wrong button, this button. And now I can craft this. And now we can make the snackerfish. Now I have a snackerfish. Yes, buzz, 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 buzz. Do I just place it? Okay, I could only get one. Apparently. Which is a bit cheap. Like that snackerfish was a lot of stuff. But apparently that's what I get for trying to help people. I just toss everything that I have collected into the big massive pit of nothingness. Froggy? Nice. And over here, froggy. Now it's death certificate, and I need this. This thing I can craft, that is the easy part. This, pumpkin jack bone. It said there, so pumpkin jacks. I need to murder pumpkins. No, let's go get the death certificate first. That should be easily enough. If I remember where to go. Which I probably don't. I don't. Oh, well, maybe it was down. Yes, down and then left. Okay, I need a death certificate. Should be easy. The shadowy doctor prowls amongst the cots, eyeing the weakest patients with dark hunger. She snaps at quivering tentacle at you as you approach. Not a step closer. Who knows what sort of disgusting maladies you might be carrying? Okay. Yes, I'm a pox-ridden wretch, I know. But I need a death certificate from you. Specifically of the short-bearded man we spoke about. His wife is in no condition to roll her chair through the swamp, so she's asked me to collect it for her. I don't simply give out death certificates to anyone claiming to be someone's aunt, grandmother, or friend. This is a legitimate operation. She turns her back to you and rummages through a nearby medicinal closet. Now where has that serum got you? Don't tell me we're already out. What's the matter? Out of stock? It's a shame you don't have the time to go out for yourself. She tenses at your continued presence. What are you getting at? Medicine for that death certificate. I think it's a fair trade, don't you? You would barter when people's lives are on the line? Fine. You'll have your paperwork, you filthy degenerate. Says the one who had a man die from a sprained ankle. Clearly too angry to speak with you, she shoves a list of required medicinal supplies into your hands. Okay, I have the dragon wing. Yes, I'm sorry, I don't have the others yet. Can I do another meld? I can. But I need one more. Bug eye, cool. Didn't I craft that? What did I craft? I crafted that. Huh. Oops. I guess I need to go into the forest. Oops. Oops is what I have to say about that. Oops. Oh wait, I need to murderificate those people, those things. And I need these for that. No, I did not need that for those. Why is this so difficult to remember? I definitely need more herbs then. I need so many herbs. Here we go. Rubbing rubber blood. Where is it that I find the herbs? Just in the forest, okay. So let's go here and run around in the forest and just gather herbs. Because I thought I had a lot of them, and apparently I do not. I have to go. Have a great stream and above average evening, everyone. Yes, you have an above average evening or night evening yourself. I think it's evening for you. I do not remember sadly. But yes, quite a list to gather. Yes, it is. It is. What is this? Lakeshore path. I cannot go into the lakeshore. I will murderificate birds. Hello? You got... There we go. 1, 2... And I just got two pieces of meat from that. Hello, goblin. Yes, I'm just after the herbs. Calm yourself. Or maybe I could go... Yes, I need to save the voodoo doll for later. I should also probably click this. Yep, this one too, thank you. But I kind of feel like this is quite a shopping list, and I should probably write it down on a note or something, because you know, when you're out shopping and you just sort of go like, well, it's fine, I just need this and that, I'll remember it, it's fine, and then you don't remember it. There is a lot of twinkly bits there. Ah, it's the man with the thing that lives over here. And we also have a crying man who still hasn't left the well for whatever reason. Yes, he's still upset with me. Okay, I will leave. I will leave. It's fine. It's fine. fine. Not really, but I am. Part of the job. Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. Yes, field path stuff. This is where we go. Because this is where we have the pumpkins. And we also have the grain that I am borrowing. He's not protesting. That means it's fine. Come hither. Here we go. Hello? Hello? I need to puzzle him. How does one puzzle? I do not know how to confuse that random tomte. Because I do not know what this game calls him, but he's a tomte. He's not a gnome, he's a tomte. Oh, welcome to random Swedish words. Yes. Peasant. Pheasant. Where are... Okay, there's the stuff. No, you are scared. You are very scared. Very scared and very spooky. Yes. Ah, sly old fox. How'd you manage to get your cranky bones past me grunts? Tch, my mooks must be getting fat around the waist to let you slip so easy. Never too old to teach some youngings that hands are better left out of people's pockets. Next time I catch one of your thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to recount their fingers. Ha ha, ain't a friend of nothing, are ya? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to our merry camp, though I suspect you didn't come here just to scold us. What do you know about the ox who works the southern fields? He told me his family might have come through this way. Oh yeah, we know all about the ox. We also might have seen that family of his. But on the other hand, maybe we didn't. What's in it here? Listen up, you big lug. That information is just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you into stinking chickens. All right, Granny. No need to get upset. We was just playing games, you know. Yeah, we seen that family. A boy and his mum, if I remember. Always walking in that big ox's shadow. Always looking afraid of him too. So you didn't kidnap them? Where are they now? You know, you remind me of my dear old ma. She didn't make no guff from no one either. She used to bake the most delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking. Me and the boys have been awful hungry lately. Thieving is hard work and crime doesn't always pay. Say, do you know how to bake? I even got ma's pie recipe right here. Who knows, a full stomach... on a full stomach, I might even remember something about the missing family. Hither! Hither! I made it now! I don't need to be scared of these people. I can come and go however much I like. Because I am awesome. Okay, how does one make a humble pie? Oh. That is not the easiest recipe. I guess we need a lot of jars for a lot of things. I apparently need more clay. Why does it seem that I always need more stuff? This man is a master at blackmail. He could have asked for anything, but he went straight for the meat pies. Smart man. Ace! Snap trap. Can I do another snap trap? I can. Look, I apparently need your stuff. Or that bird's stuff. Either bird's stuff is fine. Let's see, we need pumpkins. Where does one find pumpkins around here? I know I have found pumpkins. So the pumpkins existing is not the issue here. The issue is where the pumpkins are. I think I've found the pumpkins. Snagvine. Okay. How does one make those? I need a sewing kit. I can make one. Okay. Okay. That is one bone. I think that was the one bone that I needed, thankfully. What was it that I needed it for? Oh, this one. This one. Okay, so I need one more of these. And now I can make that. That is good. Now I need the mending poultices and the skeeter's notch. And the skeeter's nuts I go get by doing these, so therefore I need clay. Okay, we need clay. Oh, hi Zeke, hi Aizen, hi Aizen. Sorry, I forgot to say hello to you. I just read your message. But hello, welcome to stream, welcome. I hope you're doing good today, both of you. I'm gonna grab this clay. And apparently there were frogs inside of the clay. Ribbit. Get. There we go. You two? No, I don't. I need something to catch the thing. But apparently I am not allowed to catch the thing because apparently I was destined to go into the forest. Hum. So, not really sure where I'm going or what I'm even thinking about, but I don't think that is much of a problem because this game is kind of awesome. Skeeter's notch. What is that? Oh yeah, clay. I need the clay. But I do think clay is in abundance inside of the swamp, so let's just go into the swamp. That pumpkin man was kind of cute. I feel a little bad for him, you know, with you exploding him and all. Yeah, he kind of was, but to be fair, he attacked me first. So yeah. Yes, cough. I would advise you to not go near the sick house lady because since you are coughing, he's probably gonna find something that's off and then he's gonna murder you. Did I just get one piece of coal? Okay. Not coal, I mean mud. Yeah, that was just one piece of mud. Why do I only get one piece of mud? Mud is nasty. I need a lot of mud. That was a shiny stone. Nah, don't come at me, bruh. Let's grab some salts, because salts are always important to have, and so is froggies. Hey, more salt. Come. No, don't come at me. I just took one tooth. It's fine. We're fine. Right? I'm just grabbing this. Okay. For a moment there, I sort of just went like, oh no, he's not even upset with me, and then he actually saw me, and he was very upset. Okay. Let's craft things. We craft this. Let's craft two. And let's gather a bunch of flies. As you. Is there a place with a lot of flies around here? Because I would very much like there to be more than one. Okay, there we have more mud. Oh, I got embalming salts from the mud. Huh. I see stuff shining in it. Okay, it was just a vine. Hello, are we friends yet? We are not friends. Okay. Ooh, these are two flies. There we go. Now we have collected 2 of them. We also needed to craft one of these. Let's do that. So now we have the poultice. So now we go to I was about to say to the good doctor, but I do not think this is a good doctor. We just go to the doctor. And yeah. Yes, okay, I forgot which button. It's not easy being a witch and forgetting how to open doors and stuff. Clearly too angry to speak with you, she shoves a list of required medicinal supplies into your hands. Yes, I have them all now. The leech stuffs the poultice into an unsanitary-looking cabinet without a second glance. Yeah. The leech inspects the barbs before placing each of them carefully into a velvet-lined container alongside other excruciating-looking instruments. I've run your errands. Now I really must insist on that death certificate. There's no need to get prickly. I have your papers right here. The leech extends her moist arm and thrusts a poorly written note into your hands. You shake the mucus from the paper and try to decipher the loopy, illegible scribbles. At least she has the handwriting then. You're not even sure that the leech spelled the poor man's name right, but you suppose it's better than nothing? Next time I need a doctor's note, I'm better off forging the signature myself. You crumple the note into a tight roll for safekeeping. I take it! And I think I have everything now. I even have 3 of one of the things. So I kind of don't know what to do with it. But it's to the swamp. Guys! And now we just need to find the place again. And they need more mud. I have no idea what to do with the shiny stones, but collect them I will! No, I got stuck. There we go. The Northern Obelisk calls for proof of the dead. The afterlife is nothing if not bureaucratic. A death certificate from the leech would fit the bill. I have it. The humid swamp air has made the paper of the death certificate soft and damp. As you drop it into the bowl, it decomposes before your eyes until nothing is left. Well, it is lit, so that is something. The eastern obelisks yearn for the tooth of a dragon. You haven't seen any real dragons in years, but who knows what's out in the swamp. I have a drake fang. You drop the sharp reptilian fang into the stone basin with a heavy clunk. It spins like a top, emitting a high-pitched whine before shattering into fine white dust. The southern obelisk calls for a collection of bodily fluids to breathe new life into an unliving vessel. Yes, apathetic, very humorous. I fill the bowl with an offering of anatomic liquids. The fluid slowly disappears as if being drained by some unseen thirst until only the wet residue remains. Are we creating a zombie? The western obelisk requires a source of undead animation. Yes, we are! I am making a zombie! Why did it take me so long to realize that we are making a zombie? You place the token of undeath into the basin. It flutters like a candle for a moment before the shadowy umbra of the obelisk snuffs it out. With the final offering accepted, the obelisks surrounding the circle begin to hum. You can hear a strange melody playing through their discordant tones. The carvings on the ground will burn with renewed energy, driving away the overgrowth. You're quick to step away as you feel a vicious force pull at the circle's center. I suppose that's done the trick. Let's see what the writing has to say for itself now. You rotate your head to read the glowing letters on the edge of the circle. Place the vessel of the deceased. Yada yada, recite the evocation of Nicodermers, blah blah, apply the canopic ointment. Right, seems straightforward enough. All I need to do now is go fetch the body of that poor fool husband. He should be here in the swamp somewhere. Please don't tell me it's the stuff that she's been living next to? Because yeah, this must be where the nurse has been dumping the surplus of corpses. I'll need to take a closer look at each one to find the right fellow. Yes, we are looking for someone who's short. This is the unfortunate nonetheless. With a beard. I see no beards. Not the husband. This isn't the right one. Not this one. Hello, there is no one. There's no more, right? Or have I forgotten? Yes, I have clicked that one. I have clicked that one. I have clicked that one. Where on earth is that stinking body? You'd think we'd be able to find him among the dead here. You watch a particularly bloated fly land on a rotting hand poking out of the muck. Its disgusting proboscis probes at the withered flesh. Two globular red eyes slowly unglue themselves and swivel to boggle at the insect. A huge slime-covered tongue lashes out and pulls the hapless fly into a gaping toothless maw, along with the most of the sunken corpse. Well, I suppose that explains where my misplaced man went. Oh, you know what's up? This game is up. Top view games are nice. What do you mean top view games? Is this game famous? Because I don't know. It's a nice game though. It's like, I understand if it is. Okay. Okay, how does one battle with this one? I speak with him. Okay. Crow, can it be? Has a lovely young morsel wandered its way into my palace? Define palace. You call this filth a bugger palace? He throws his head back, shaking the swamp with burbling laughter. Smaller frogs and youths scurry out of the way to avoid being crushed by his enormous bulk. Ha ha ha, wouldn't you? This place is a veritable bounty of insects, and my subjects have such healthy appetites, so they will all grow big and strong. I'd eat you too, but that head of yours looks much too hard. I prefer my food to be nice and tender. Nope, I don't know if it's famous, but I like gameplays like Top View, kind of remind me of games like Cult of the Lamb or Starved to Death gameplay. Ah, yes, that way you mean. I thought you mean Top View games like in Top Viewed games, like they were viewed a lot. But yeah. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I like them too. But it's something nice and cozy about them. I actually have Cult of the Lamb too, I just haven't played it, but I have it. Look, you wouldn't perchance have seen an old man pass through here, have you? About yay high, full beard, deadish. The frog taps its fingers against the log, grinning an impossibly large grin. Oh yes, I do believe I've seen the chap. He had such a delectable aroma, and full of the bone ribs. But I'm sorry to say that once something goes down the hatch, it never sees the light of day again. We'll see about that. I'm sure I can come up with some just desserts for you. The frog rolls his eyes around and around as if daring you to try something. Digestive tablets. I know how to make those. I can make those, which is even better. But his helmet kind of looks like a cauldron. Yeah, and her helmet. Yes, yes it does. And I have no idea if it is a cauldron or if it is a helmet. It's something. It's something. At least my hat, it's a hat, Yes, I have digestive tablets. You wrap a juicy-looking grub around the medicinal tablets and offer it to the Frog King. Your Majesty, I really must find the whereabouts of that gentleman. Perhaps this small tribute will persuade you to loosen your tongue. The frog gulps down the tantalizing meal without a thought. A delectable gift. Thank you, my pretty. Now, I already told you where. His nostrils flare for a moment. Then he sneezes, sending specks of wet mucus flying. The frog's throat suddenly expands, filling with gas. The belch that erupts from its lips resonates so loudly that the entire swamp ceases its buzzing. You avert your eyes, but the noise and the smell of the frog's explosive eruption almost knock you off your feet. Great Glinda's ghost, what a stench! The frog wobbles on his legs, looking thoroughly emptied. He teeters before rolling his huge body back into the swamp with a thunderous splash. You spot the slippery body of the husband floating in the bog water. Luckily, he seems to be missing some bits and pieces, so he should fold up quite nicely. I stuff him into my... I have a corpse in my bag. Okay. Okay. Back to zombie making we go. What even is this game? I have no idea what this game is, and I am apparently lost again. Guys, leave me be. I have a zombie to raise. Gonna continue the grind. Exactly. The grind of zombie making. The circle of power is ready and waiting for its necromantic purpose. I will place the husband's body in the center, and it's apparently missing some pieces and parts, but yeah. With considerable effort, you unfold the husband's decaying body from your satchel and slap it down into the middle of the circle. Invisible shackles wrap around the corpse's limbs and pull its spread eagle against the ground. Strange mist rises from the obelisks, casting everything in a sickening green light. Slowly but surely, the corpse begins to levitate off the ground. It rotates to face each obelisk one by one. Oh, get on with it! I haven't gotten all day. You give the rotting head a good kick as it passes by you. With a gasp of stale air, the body drops to the ground. Suddenly it bolts upright. Gah! Is it gonna be a nice wholesome zombie? Considering that I kicked it, I'm not so sure about that. Collecting corpses isn't the weirdest thing that has happened in the game, though. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hello there. You caused me a lot of trouble, you know that? The reanimated corpse claws at his throat. Oh, sorry. Wait a moment. Near your feet, you see a disembodied tongue flopping about on the ground like a worm. You scoop it up and quickly toss it into the man's gaping mouth. Though he moves his jaw, his lurching voice seems to emanate from someplace beyond. Murderer! See, I told you! What? I am not. You were quite dead when I found you. No, Leech murdered me! He clutches at his hollow chest, as if trying to feel his heart beating. Gave me plague, drained my blood. Leech murdered others. He swings a limp arm towards the body-filled bog. I knew there was some awful stink about that sick house. What sort of doctor infects her own patients? Check her office. Find proof. Don't you worry. I'll make sure that parasite gets what's coming to her. But you should head back home. Your wife is worried half to death about you. He turns and looks longingly over his shoulder. You can hear his vertebrae popping. Yes, late. As he shambles into the choking mist, he gives you a crooked nod of thanks. I want to see that he's back home safely first. Then we will avenge him. And all of the others too, I guess. But, sister? Ah, yes, he's there. She's probably happy. Let me talk to her. Thank you, sister. He's as good as new. Okay. Okay, if you say so. He seems nice, I think. Yeah, he definitely was a very nice zombie. There must be a mistake. The leech seems trustworthy. This is outrageous. Well, we are supposed to find proof. So if there is proof, there is proof. And if there is no proof, there is no proof. So, you know. Yes, ribbit, ribbit. To the sick house to find the proof. Hello, good ma'am. I will not remember that. See, I didn't remember that right now. I did not cover my mouth. Okay. Leech's office. While the leech is busy with her patients, you rifle through the contents of the various cabinets in her office. Mostly dried herbs and potions. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. That is until you notice a suspicious-looking bookcase set against the wall. The books are all fake, just chopped down spines glued to a solid plank. Your fingers race through the medical titles and quickly find a loose volume. With a click of a switch, the whole bookcase swings open to reveal a secret compartment. Your heart jumps at the sight. Racks upon racks of bottled blood are arranged like fine wines. Each vessel meticulously catalogues the name, description, and age of its source. So, one thing. If a person has fake books, you cannot trust the person. I saw what you wrote there, Isin. I think you regretted what you wrote. I don't know. I think you. I don't remember what it was. Never mind. Never mind. Yes. It looks like that thirsty slug's been sapping the living for years. On a nearby table, you spy a decanter half filled with a ruby-red liquid. You wonder whose blood it contains. A dash of salt would remind that slimy worm that there is worse things out there than bloodsuckers. I have salt! I have a lot of salt! Am I supposed to do that, though? Yes, I'm supposed to do this. I can do that as well. I am a master at this game. I have spirit salts. Salt delicious wine. Oh. Aha! I just misspelled half the words in my previous comments, so surprised that you understood it. Yeah, I just remember... Well, I am a teacher, so I'm just... And it's something that I've always had, that I sort of read what the person is meaning and not what they are actually writing for some reason. I don't know how it works. But I also forgot what it was that you wrote, so I guess there is that. I think game is a bit too loud right now, but yes. You sprinkle a generous amount of embalming salts collected from the graves of the leech's victims into the decanter. As the salt dissolves into the bloody cocktail, you hear the telltale squelching of the good doctor's approach. What are you doing? Can't you see that this is my private office? I already helped you enough, so there is no reason you ought to be here. She hastily shuffles you out of the room. Now get out. This place is only for the sick. You're certainly right about that. You walked just out of sight before doubling back to hide behind a withered get-well bouquet. From now on, we'll be misspelling my comments on purpose just to test you then. Well, you can try. You can try. And it's also interesting, like... If you just use the correct letters in a word and you have the first and the last letter correct, then it's actually really, really easy to read the word, which is very weird. But yeah. Like a few years ago, there was this meme going around with there was a text that had just the first letter and the last letter in the correct place. And all of the other letters in the word were just scrambled around. But it was very readable. You peer at the vexed leech as she slithers around her office, checking every cabinet and locker for tampering. She mutters something expletive about nosy old women. Satisfied, she sighs with relief and reaches to pour herself a glass from the tainted decanter. That addition of black fever adds a certain nutty quality. Maybe it will pair well with an infusion of peat moss palsy in the next batch. So she likes when the blood has some sort of bacteria in it? Because I think black fever was a bacteria. I don't know, could have been a virus, I do not remember. I mean, okay. She takes a sip, waiting just a moment before throwing her head back and guzzling it all down. Lovely. Sharp flavor, full body tea. Suddenly, the leech snaps to attention. Her limbs start out, writhing with uncontrollable gestures. She stabilizes herself against a table as sweat pools on her brow. The decanter shatters against the floor in an explosion of glass. What's happening? The leech spasms as the tendrils of ghostly spirits begin to suck the moisture from her body. You watch as she dwindles in size, shrinking like some horrible raisin. Ooh. You inspect the mummified worm, pressing it between your fingers lightly. Drained by the very spirits she was supposed to be healing. In your fingertips, you make out the faintest of heartbeats. The soul of the leech. I have the soul of the leech. Yay. Woo! Exactly. Okay, so I need 3 more souls. Yes, and since we have started with the ox, let's continue with the ox. Oh wait, she's in here now. Does she have something to say? I don't believe it. This was happening right under my nose the whole time. Yes, it was. You're horrible. Is there another doctor? I think I'm gonna be a few days left. I'm feeling a lot better. The air in here is cleaner somehow. I think I'm gonna be a few days yet. The nurse takes good care of us. Okay. I'm feeling much better now. You see, we are helping people. We murder and help at the same time. It is the best kind of murder. Feeling much better now. I'm on the mend, yes. They're on the mend. Mwah. An anthropomorphized leech mummy. Okay, that is definitely the weirdest thing that has happened in this game. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Somehow, the dead body zombie racing thing seems kind of normal. Which is very weird, but very true. Oh yeah, we need to make the pie. How does one make the pie? Okay. We need moo juice. We need 2 moo juice. Now we need this. I can make that. Like so. So we have that. We need 1 more feet and we need the dough. Okay. Okay. And the milk we actually get from the field. So let's go to the fields. Ah, I found the portal. Yeah, that's completely normal now. Yes. Let's go to the fields. Okay. Let's find a cow. Let us also grab this mud. Clay, I mean. Because clay is muy importante. And wheat. Because I am a bit of farm girl at heart. And I do like my wheat. Cut it! I see a bird. See, I need your foot. Can you kindly step into the thing? Thank you. So. Come here. I need your legs. Probably. Though not right now. Where is cow? This is a farm. Do you have a cow? I feel like you do not in fact have a cow. What kind of farmer are you if you do not have a cow? That is a bit upsetting. I mean, cows are imperative to farming. Yes, crack crack. Oh, cow! I see cow. Hello. Give me the moo juice. And one more moo juice. Thank you. I need the dough. There we have the dough. Now we have the pie. Now we can go to the thieves with the pie. Because reasons. I guess I'm not even sure what we are doing. Hello, I have your pie. Say, do you know how to bake? I even got Grandma's pie recipe right here. Who knows, on a full stomach I might even remember something about that missing family. I have the humble pie. Fee fi fo fum, I want pie in my tummy tum tum. Come on then, have a helping. The bandit plunges his hand into the pie, grabbing a fistful. That is barbaric. He barks in a delight as wet chunks of pie filling splatter out of his gob. Ah, delish, just like how Ma used to make. But something's different. He picks out a small black feather from between his yellow teeth. Is this crow? I figured you could do with a serving of humility. The gargantuan man's lips begin to quiver. Great watery tears well up in his beady eyes. What's the matter, dearie? Are the spices too strong? No, it ain't the spices. It's just... He deteriorates into great shuddering sobs that shake the camp. Ma always said I was a bad seed. Said I weren't good for nothing, but eating and thieving. But all I really wanted to do was... dance! I was gonna make the greatest dance troupe the world had ever seen. Had a name in mind and everything. Pick and the leap in pockets. But I ain't been doing nothing but taking. Always taking. Oh, Ma was right, I am a bad apple. Hello Jonas, happy Halloween. Yee. Happy Halloween to you too. And I don't know how to pronounce that in Portuguese, I'm sorry, because all I know is some Spanish, and I just know that Portuguese and Spanish is not pronounced the same. But yes. All I know is that it's happy day something. Can I dry those eyes? You're not all that bad. He snorts a dangling glob of snot back into his nose. You really think so? You gently reassure him with another helping of pie. Of course not. You're going to tell me all about the Ox's family, aren't you? Oh, right. Well, you see, we've been spying on that ox for years now. Every full moon he'd go out into his fields all by his lonesome. He'd howl at the sky. What was it he'd say? Oh yeah, he'd yell corn cob. Then it always sounded like he got into a big argument with someone, but there was never someone else there, except that creepy old scarecrow of his. You pat the sniffling rogue on his stubby cheek. That's a good lad. Maybe it's time to think about trading the daggers for dance shoes. He stuffs more handfuls of the crumbling pie between his blubbering lips. Yes, I'll do it. I'll dance. Ace, you go dance now. Make me proud. Make me a very proud witch. Yes. Hello? Do you have nothing to say? Why do people have nothing to say? Oh, I got 2. I have no idea what I used these for, but I want them. Can I steal? I steal from the thieves, even though the thieves are no more thieves. I just make him more like it. Okay. 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 For some reason, being robbed by a dancing bandit seems much worse than being robbed by a non-dancing bandit. But come on, he has dreams. And he's gonna stop robbing. He's just gonna dance now and not rob people. You know? Because he's not a bad seed anymore. Do you know what time it is in Sweden? It must be night. It's not night, but it's getting close. It's 10 in the evening. Okay. So something scarecrow. Yes, blah 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 blah. No, I want this. I cannot. Okay, I got it. Where is that ox though? The shadowed way. Oh, the ox is over there. There's a lot of areas that I have not been to. Apiary. I can go to an apiary. Why have I not been there? I want to go there. I also want to grab the wheat. Ace, don't mind me. I'm just grabbing the wheat. Okay, apiary. It was over north. Yes, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Digestive tablets. Let's make those tablets. Because I can. What do I get from that? Turkey gizzard stone. Okay. Okay, so this is the apiary. Have I been here before? I don't think. Yes, I have been. I have not been here before. We're closed for the season. You'll have to come back later. Bah. Okay, fine. Fine. Just borrowing from them was not the same as the thieves. Borrowing from what? I'm not borrowing, I am stealing. I am stealing from the former thieves. Yes. Like, look, thieving is bad unless I am the one thieving. It's crow crow. Oh, can I go this way? I can go this way. Is there any exciting stuff over here? It is not exciting stuff over here. Why am I then able to go there? Okay. Oh? I have not spoken. Have I spoken to Carrotman? I don't think I have spoken to Carrotman. I was also not able to speak to Carrotman. Okay, ox is down. Moo. It was, by the way, one of these bales that I flipped from being this side to actually standing on top of the circle bit instead. And it weighs 200 kilograms. I am immensely proud of myself. I hit the like button, by the way. Well, thank you, Sario. Thank you. It kind of does help. I know it does help with YouTube algorithm liking and commenting and just staying online and commenting on chat and commenting afterwards. That kind of makes YouTube think that I am entertaining. Yes, back. Oh, you have the greens. Okay, so now we'll go see what's up with this scarecrow. I will get the mud though. I mean clay. Because if I've learned something is that I need a lot of clay. Where is this scarecrow? The area simshalablonikrum of a human sways in the breeze. Its lumpy face seems to leer down at you, as if expecting something. You are entertaining. Well, thank you, Eric. Thank you. Okay, Stina's justice around these parts. I am the only witch around these parts. That means I am the law. I need to go. The sun is about to shine. Oh no. Oh well. Either have a nice sleep or have a nice day. Yeah. Do I like Overwatch? I have only played it a couple of times and I liked it then. But that was back in the day when I had a friend that sort of dictated what I was allowed and not allowed to do. And playing Overwatch was not something that I was allowed to do because I played with some other people than her. So, yeah. Abraca corncob? The figure creaks against his pole as if its vegetative head twists to look at you. It takes a wheezing breath, expelling a moth from its mouth hole. Hello? Yes? Have you come to strike a deal with the great and magnanimous Harvest Master? No thank you. I am involved in quite too many dark contracts with supernatural beings already. Why then have you summoned me? Has the ox made a deal with you, perchance? The ox? Why, yes. Terrible trade, I say, but a deal is a deal. What sort of trade? Does it have to do with his missing family? Yes, he said he wanted to win pretty prizes, grow the best crops. Said he would give up on anything in the world. So he offered me his wife and son, and I am not one to refuse a bargain like that. Where are they? What did you do with them? Don't worry, they're fine. But as long as I make the crops grow, they belong to me. And if the crops should fail, your deal would be broken? Ha! I am the great harvest master. My harvest will never fail. We'll see about that. I better take a closer look at these prize-winning plants. There was a second where I sort of just went like, well, this is just the farmer. It's cool. This is just a misunderstanding. It is very much not a misunderstanding. It is very much not a misunderstanding. And I am slightly upset. Sorry to hear that, and I hope you're doing alright. Yeah, it's cool, it's cool. This was years ago. It was years ago. But it's like sometimes things like that sort of stays with you, and that's one of the reasons why I'm struggling a bit with enjoying League of Legends again. But I am actually enjoying that game now, because that was also a game that I wasn't allowed to play. But Overwatch is sort of a game that I feel like there's nothing stopping me from playing it, except that I have so many other games that I want to play and that I already enjoy. So it's like, I probably like it, but I don't need it, sort of. The scarecrow seems like better father and husband than the ox, so let's just let the scarecrow keep them. Seems to cherish them and the ox doesn't. Yeah. But we need the ox. These crops are robust, thriving beyond anything else nearby. But I can make a withering cane. Hrumph! These stalks don't look so sturdy to me. A good herbicide ought to shrivel these right up. That'll teach that ox a lesson about proper agricultural practices. I'll need a sturdy enough vessel to hold the poison, though. Maybe I can convince that vegetal fellow to give up that nice big watering can of his. Yes, let's go talk to him. Let's go talk with that person. Thing. I misunderstanding. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Is it this No, it's not this vegetative person. It's the other vegetable person. Where is the other vegetable person? Well, this is also a vegetable person. But I need a vegetable person with a farm. I also want the lazy grass. Because reasons. Oh, I found him. I found him. I have found him. I need your watering can. I love that farmhouse sound. Good ambiance. Yeah, it's really good ambiance. Well, hello again. Find out anything about what that ox is up to? As a matter of fact, I have. It seems he traded his family to a turnip wizard or field genie or some other such nonsense. Ah, you must mean the harvest master. That explains a lot, actually. Bad business to get mixed up with that sort of fellow. The farmer nervously wipes his brow with the back of his leafy hand. Not that I would know anything about that myself. Listen, I don't have time to exchange farm gossip. I need to borrow your watering can over there. Ah, I'd be happy to lend it to you, but unfortunately I still need it to grow my prize-winning vegetable. You glance down at the fat head of cabbage bobbing gently against a blanket of big swaddling leaves. You think you may have heard a faint giggle coming from deep within the fronds. Seems plenty big enough for me. Ah, just you wait. My little baby is going to grow up to be a real great big baby. It's going to be the belle of the ball at this year's festival. But if it were to say grow a little bit faster, I suppose I wouldn't need my watering can at all. You swear the farmer winks at you despite not being equipped with any eyes. Does nobody here grow produce in an honest way? Let me take a look at the little tyke. You look down at the fattest little cabbage you've ever seen, but if it gets your hands on that watering can, it could stand to be a little fatter. I have a turkey gizzard stone. Crushed into fine powder, a gizzard stone lends potent nutrients to the soil. Yes. I need 2 water and a growth potion. How does one make a growth potion? Okay, I need 1 more of this. I need moo juice. I need more moo juice. Which also means that I need a lot more of these. Yeah, I told you guys we always needed more of these. I don't need that many though, but... Okay. So we need 2 water and 1 moo juice, right? Yeah. Yeah. 2 water and 1 moo juice. And the moo juice. I see a murder. A murder. Yes, I murdered. Wasn't the cow here? Yes, the cow was here. So now we have moo juice. Now we just need the water. Can I just go to any place to gather the water, or do I need to gather water from specific places? I need to gather it from specific places. Where can I gather them? There has to be a place around here that where I can gather water from. Like this is farmland place. Water is kind of important. Yes. Buck, 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 buck. Thank you for the eggies. I like the way Jeena pronounced vegetable. Like, you mean vegetable or veg? I don't know how I pronounce it. But yeah, I tried to make that. I know that squash person is supposed to sound German, but something about him just makes me want to pronounce him Swedish. Apiary doesn't have any water. Let's go this way then. Need to stretch jaws, and then I need a drinky please. Hydration is important. Water has been hid. Okay, into this place we go. Okay, there we go. Cause inside of here there is water. Can I actually do something about this place now? Because there is definitely a thing here. Locked. I'm gonna guess no. Oh well, it was worth a check. It was definitely worth a check. But it is. Things are what they are. Dum. Nice. And you know what? If you think that this adventuring business is so amazingly scary, then you don't need to do it. You're free to go home. You don't need to stand here and cry. Wimp. Oh, that's right. Drink cold water is very good. Yeah, it's not that cold. It's a bit chilled, but definitely not cold. But yeah. And it's also like I've been talking more or less non-stop for like 2 hours, and talking is kind of bad for the throat, ironically. No, you come here. I don't know what I need you for, but I definitely need you for something. So let's see. I was supposed to do this and this. Hello, a cabbage. Yes. I have jars of water. You spritz the cabbage with fresh, clear water while uttering a simple horticultural charm. The water beams like dewdrops before the leaves drink them up and brighten in color. That's not how cabbages work. Leaves does not drink liquid. Not in cabbage. There are some leaves that drink water, but normally no. You look down at the fattest... I looked down. The growth portion. You pop open the cork of the potion and sprinkle the bright liquid onto the cabbage's roots. The budding plant changes to a bright purple, then blue, then yellow. It suddenly goes rigid and shrinks to the size of a marble. The farmer gasps in horror as his precious baby disappears back into the earth. He turns to you, shoulders stiff and pitchfork in hand. He takes one step in your direction, but stops abruptly when a tremor shakes the ground. You look at your feet and watch deep cracks split the earth. Hold on to your hat. This one's gonna be big. You hear a booming giggle echo from deep in the ground. The vegetable farmer falls to his knees, clutching his hat to his chest. Oh, this is the cutest cabbage I have ever seen. Look at this cabbage! In an explosion of leafy greens and flying earth, the bouncing head of an enormous cabbage erupts into the field. The farmer reaches out to it shakily. My little baby? Papa? The farmer scrambles towards the big bumbling cabbage with open arms. My beautiful baby, look at how big you've grown. See, with a little love and help from your friends, you're sure to win first prize after all. I don't even care about that silly thing anymore. Just look at how handsome my baby is. The two embrace, laughing and crying. I guess you won't be needing that watering can anymore. Please, help yourself. You've helped me more than enough. Look at this little cutie face! Look at it, it's adorable! Ah, it's amazing! Kawaii, kawaii, isn't it? Yes, it's amazing, it's adorable. But it would take some work to break through the scarecrow's magical boon, but you're confident in your mastery of poisons. Oh, so I need to... okay. And I need more of the sewing needle kit. I need more stuff. Why is it that I always need more stuff? I do not have the things that I need. But. I think this is where we're gonna end today because this is an adorable cabbage. And it doesn't make it better that worse that he's laughing. I think it's a bit too loud for you guys though, but yes. Let me just tune it down a bit. Yeah. We should probably just go there. Hello Shira. Hi, welcome to stream. Welcome. But I am sort of wrapping things up now. Although, considering I'm me, this might take quite a long time. But yeah. I am not from America. I am from Europe. Very much Europe. Unless we are in lore, because if we are in lore, then I'm from Edinburgh. Bye, Jeena. Bye, Jonas. Bye. Have a lovely rest of the day. Have no idea what time of day it is for you, but I do know that it is day. So enjoy your day and make the best of it. She's a Svega. Yes, I am. I'm from Sweden. If you want to know countries and stuff like that. Swedish, yeah. Swedish. So I can speak a very broken English if I kind of want to. But I just feel so awkward trying to do a really bad Swedish accent because it's been years since I had that bad of an accent. And yeah. Däremot så kan jag prata rätt så bra svenska om jag skulle vilja gå över till det. Men yeah. I don't want to speak Swedish either. But bilingual stuff is kind of cool. And it's also like I feel awkward for not being good enough in other languages that I am that multilingual. But you speak better than most people. I know people who have a strong accent. Yeah, I know people who have a strong accent as well. I definitely do think that if I am definitely more of a European accent than anything. But back when I was younger, I used to have a Scottish accent, which is weird. But I went to Scotland for a bit, so I sort of returned with a Scottish-Swedish accent. And my English teacher sort of hated it. What? Do you want me to say something in Swedish? What do you want me to say in Swedish? Shira, I have no idea where you posted those times. Because that is not the time that we have here. And I'm not from whatever country. I'm from Sweden. Ja, bra. Ja. Hello, how are you? That is, hej, hur mår du? I accidentally made that in a dialect. Hej, hur mår du? Yeah, I'm from Sweden. You can also say, hej, hur är det? Like, how are you? They sing the theme song to Pippi Longstocking in Swedish. That is copyrighted, though. That is copyrighted. Här kommer Pippi Långstrump, tjolahopp, tjolahej, tjolahoppsan sa. Här kommer Pippi Långstrump, här kommer faktiskt jag. Har du sett min apa, min söta fina lilla apa? Har du sett herr Nilsson, för han heter faktiskt soppa? Yeah, I think it's fine, because it's Swedish. And I have sung Astrid Lindgren songs before. I have not had any issues before with that. So I think it's fine. Do you mean that you are feeling well? Because ja with just J and A means yes. If you mean I, that's jag. You need a J. Hur mår du? Not hur mår du? Yeah. Jag equal me. Not really. It's more like jag is I. Mig is me. Du is you. Yeah, it is. You're good to Sweden? That's cool. I wouldn't recommend going to Sweden this time of the year, but it's really pretty in the spring and early summer. I would recommend going there then. Kind of depends on what you want to do in Sweden, though. If you go for the northern lights and stuff like that, you should go in like December, January-ish, and go to the furthest north you can, because northern lights. If you want to experience nature, I would suggest summer or spring, depending on where. But yeah. Crackety crack. I have been Mornay's moon. Yeah, it is. It is. I just managed to read Asui. I have no idea what you wrote there. Sure, but yeah. Yes. Yes. I feel like singing, but I probably shouldn't. Because it's nighttime and I don't want to disturb people. I have no idea what you're trying to say there, though, Shiro. So Swedish is similar to Icelandic. Yes. Sort of. I think all of the Scandinavian or all of the Nordic languages except Finnish is similar. Like I can read Danish, I can read Norwegian, no issues whatsoever. I can read some Icelandic. But I would say that Swedish is the most similar to Norwegian. Or Norwegian. Icelandic is kind of its own thing, sort of. Icelandic is more like Old Norse. Yeah, that it is. What's there over there as in Sweden? Depends on what you're interested in. Though I will say that it's a really, really small country. And we typically have had very sort of rural cultures and traditions, and we sort of still have. But we do have big cities, we do have theme parks. If you want to go theme park, I would recommend Gothenburg and not Stockholm, because Gothenburg do be the superior choice. If you want like cottage traditions, stuff like that, you should go to Småland and Astrid Lindgrens Värld, because that place is pure magic. If you want cute horses or wilderness, you would like to go up north into Dalarna. In Sweden they have saunas in the bathroom. It's really cool. But we don't. We don't. Jonas, you are confusing us with the Finnish. Some Swedes have that. Some Swedes. But it's not common at all. When I got there, I was shocked when teenagers honked their horns at each other and hold their middle fingers at each other as they drive around. Yeah. And I will say in Stockholm. Wait. Teenagers honk their horns in Stockholm? Are you sure? There were teenagers honking their horns in Stockholm? Because that sounds weird to me. Because, like, sure, teens can drive cars. Then we're talking pre-18s. They can drive cars, but they cannot drive faster than 35, I think. And they definitely do be honking their horns and do flipping the bird at each other. Because they are childish and immature and morons. But I wouldn't see teenagers do that in Stockholm. I find that a bit odd. But I think it's like the most capitals, people in the capitals tend to be very annoyed in one another. If you want nice people, go to Gothenburg. The stuff over there is very expensive. That depends on what you're comparing it to. If you go to Norway, it's even more expensive. The truth is, in Finland they have a sauna. Most people in Finland. No, I don't even know if it's most people in Finland, but it's definitely more common in Finland than it is in Sweden. Is Sweden part of the Eurozone? Yes, it is. We are part of the European Union, which is mostly good, but sometimes bad. Mostly good. We sort of noticed that with the Brexit, because stuff went downhill fast. So yeah, we do complain a lot, and the European Union has their faults and difficulties, but I think we're better with them than without them. I don't know what you mean right now, Shira, with the money. But it's like 10 Swedish crowns is about $1, plus minus a bit. But that's sort of the currency exchange. But I do think we have kind of similar... No, we don't have similar prices to the US because of tax reasons and stuff. Why do Swedes say Danes? We have a sibling rivalry with the Danes and the Norwegians. Norwegians are the deadly enemy when it comes to winter sports. And Danes anywhere, anytime else. Because they are jealous, Jonas. We are not jealous. Danes bullied our queen, and they slaughtered our entire capital this once when they were there to make peaceful talks. I have no idea what it is. But I think it's mainly because of the Stockholm bloodbath thing, which was like 500 years ago. But nowadays it's mainly a sibling rivalry. We have had a lot of wars with one another though, but yeah. It is currently 10 p.m. Almost 11 p.m. But yeah. Blah blah. I am still listening to that cute cabbage giggling, and it's kind of getting on my nerves now. I think I'm just gonna exit the game because giggling do be cute, but can be a bit annoying. In Sweden it is very cold. It is colder than Denmark. Yeah, it can be cold in Sweden. We have some very warm summers right now though. In Stockholm so cold. Yeah, Stockholm is close to the water though, so it's really bad cold. Yeah, it's almost certainly due to the bloodbath and wars, and we Danes used to have a lot of animosity towards Sweden because you took over Skåne. Yeah. Yeah. I also really find it interesting that when we sort of just... Because Russia took Finland from Sweden, and then Sweden just went like, okay, we're gonna take Norway. And then you guys... sort of just went like, nope, Norway is independent now because you will not take Norway from us. I feel like there's there's a lot of memeable moments in the Swedish Danish wars. And our sibling rivalry. There is a lot of memeable moments there. So was it like in Stockholm that Stockholm Syndrome arose? It was in Stockholm that Stockholm Syndrome was first documented. It was a kidnapping drama in a bank, I think. Oh, they said he didn't like people of other national... What? Who said that over what? Over where? Because if you took into the rivalry with Sweden, Denmark, or Sweden, Norway, or... I think most of the Nordics just hate Sweden. Because I know that Norway has a rivalry with Sweden, I know Finland has a rivalry with Sweden. I just think that we are here in the middle, just being hated. But yeah, it's more fun and games than anything else. We don't hate each other. We just make fun of one another. Did you know that Sweden and Denmark are the two countries that have been at war the most times throughout history? Yeah, I would think that Sweden and Denmark and Britain and France are like up there. Yeah. Have I ever been to Oslo? I have not. I have been to Norway though. I haven't been to Oslo. Yeah. I have rarely been outside of Sweden. I've been to Italy, I've been to Scotland, I've been to like the real border, Norwegian border, and walked in the woods there, but other than that I kind of haven't been. Yeah, nowadays it's all good fun. Yeah. Besides, Sweden got to worry about Russians, so yeah. They stole Finland from us, you know? That is much worse. Do I like Norwegians? I know one Norwegian. I do like her company. There are probably plenty of Norwegians that I do not like. There are probably plenty of them that I do like. I just don't like it when they win over us in skiing and such. But yeah, that's back to the sibling rivalry, you know. It's like if something were to happen in Norway, I would definitely be opening my home to Norwegians. And I know that they would do the same for me. Yeah. And it's also like in the Nordic countries, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Iceland, Finland, we have our own little tiny union within Europe, the European Union. So yeah. Jeena's like a Viking warrior in my imagination, don't ask me why. I might be. I was considering being a Viking though. It's sort of just... I went with knight instead, and I'm kind of happy about that. But yeah. I am not angry. Not angry. I have no one to be angry at. So, no. Not angry. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. If I'm angry at someone, I would probably be angry at Putin. Because energy crisis and war and everything that's been going on. That is like the only thing I would be angry at the moment. That, not so much. I really look forward to when that war is over, and I really, really hope that it's over soon. Because there is some poopiness going on there. War is bad. War is always bad. Is it easy to get a driver's license in Sweden? Depends. You have to be 18 plus, and you have to have a driver test, and you have to have a study test, and it is rather difficult, and it costs a lot of money because you have to take driving lessons and stuff like that. Like driving with your parents or another driver, it just isn't gonna cut it. So it's expensive. It can be really expensive, and it can be really tough depending on how much you study and how easy you have to learn. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, it is. It's really rough. Bleh. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet for old lang syne. Yes. No, I don't have that good of a voice, but thank you. I do appreciate it. I love that song too. We used to have a Swedish version of it that's more or less a good night song. So Essen, you can try and see if you can understand it. När läger elden brunnit ut och dagen nått sitt slut, då samlas vi kring vårdanden, vi grunnar på den tid som gått och blickar mot en ny. Men alla minnen som vi känt kan aldrig suddas ut. No, it's not Swedish, it's Danish. So, yeah. Yeah, I understand most 50%ish. Yeah. That's more or less what I understand with Danish too. So, yeah. It's more or less like when the campfire has burned out, we sort of gathered around the fire and thinking about what has been. We're thinking about what has been and look forward to something new. But every feeling that we've felt will never be erased, sort of. It's a rough, very rough translation. And we used to sing that when the last campfire song. We always sang that. So for a very long time, as soon as I sung the campfire song, the Swedish version, or Old Lang Syne, this English original version, I just started yawning and got really tired really quickly. So yeah. So that was kind of my little good night song to you guys. What kind of Swedish food I would recommend? I mean, meatballs are kind of a classic, so I would probably go for that. Otherwise, the kind of Swedish food we have is really acquired taste. What I would not surströmming, not that. What I would recommend though is going for a Swedish fika. So going to a cafe, because that is really a very, very Swedish thing. To go for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. I prefer the cup of tea. And then you have like your bun and either a dessert or a cookie and stuff like that. And you sit and do that in a cafe. And talk and chat. And you do that around 3 p.m. mostly. Do we have any typical food with potatoes? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have potatoes with everything. We have them mashed, we have them boiled, we have them fried, we have them baked, we have them with everything stewed in soup. Like our Swedes with their potatoes is like Asians with their rice. We use them for everything, all of the time. That and vegetables. Sort of. I would recommend lingonsylt, lingonberry jam. I would recommend that too. In a restaurant, not the bought one. In a restaurant, a proper one. I'm sorry to hear that, Jonas. I'm really sorry to hear that. But yes. I hope you can sort of, like, it's never easy, but it gets less difficult with time. Sweet meat. No, I know a vegan. I have a vegan colleague. He has been vegan for 10 years. You can live as a vegan, you know? Good night, Jeena. Yeah, I'm kind of off to bed. I don't feel tired, but I know that I am gonna be tired as soon as I turn off. And I sort of have a lot to do tomorrow as well, so sadly I cannot stream forever. My throat is getting tired as well. But yeah. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Yes. Oh, I just remembered I have a bag of chips. Yes. I will get that bag of chips tomorrow. I also have to go now, but thank you very much for the stream. It was fun. It was really fun having you around as well. And I have to go as well. Yeah, see you next time, Essen. Have a lovely night. But yeah, I will go now too. I will rest my little tired throat. And I will rest my butt cheeks because I am sitting on a wooden chair and my butt cheeks are being very, very upset right now. I just started feeling that. Yeah, bye, Francisco. Thank you for coming. But yeah, so this is all for me. I do hope that you enjoyed. I know that I did enjoy it. We were talking for a lot longer than I thought we would. But it do be like that sometimes. But yeah, see you guys next time. I really do hope that you enjoyed, and do take care of yourself. Do take care of one another as well. Because the world is so much more enjoyable when you actually take care of one another instead of just focusing on you. You know? That makes everything more pleasant for everyone. So do try that sometimes. But bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Do take care. Take care of one another. And... Ahagu. Aye.